How's it going, guys? Arto here, and today I'm bringing you a brief explanation on what it is to play the mid game. If you like this type of content, please like and subscribe the video, share it with someone who you think this would be useful. So yeah, let's just get right into it. Guys, this video I'm gonna be using the Lucian game that I just recently uploaded, and I'm gonna be explaining how to approach the mid game as an AD carry. To me, this is very important because in lower elos people tend to get lost after they start losing, after the laning phase is done, they take down the tower, they tend to get lost, they don't know how to keep up in CS and everything. So these are things that you need to keep an eye out on so that you can keep up the power curve throughout the whole game so that you can actually win it. So right here, as you can see, it's 15 minutes. I am 5-3-0, even though I made a lot of mistakes and my farm is kind of low, 114. I should be like 140, 150 at this point, try to get that 10 CS per minute. But at the end of the day, it's completely fine. I'm 5-3-0, 114 at 15 minutes. My main goal is to be able to use this pressure on the map, and not just that, but then keep up in CS so that I grow up in kills and then I grow up in CS, so that these two numbers allow me to just destroy every single one of the other guys. As you guys can see, Morgana 424, Kog'Maw 244, Yasuo 321, 114, and 210. So at the end of the day, this game is kind of average. Everybody is doing decently okay, and everybody is around the same level, so that you guys have like a reference. So right here, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna tell my Lulu just to leave, right? I'm gonna tell my Lulu just to leave because there's a lot of fighting going on here. As you can see, Morgana is here. So I'm telling her, just go here and try to help them so that I can get one solo XP, which is very important as an AD carry, because since you share XP, shared XP is very bad in terms of growing into the game. So you always want to try to get as much solo XP, solo plating, solo everything as you can, so that you can actually grow faster into the game. So yeah, I'm level 9, this Kog'Maw is level 8, so I kind of want to abuse that. I'm going to throw my ultimate, I'm going to harass him as much as I can under tower so that he doesn't farm this. And not just that, but I'm going to be in a position where I'm going to be able to kill him. He's going to go for these type of CS, I'm going to wait for the next wave since it's a kind of minion wave so that I can actually dive him. I'm actually aware of all these things happening, which is another thing. Minimap awareness, guys, is very, very important. I'm going to push this next wave. Obviously try to get as many CS. I'm very bad at farming, that's why I'm a jungler. But yeah, you guys can take as much CS as you guys can, and then I finish up diving him. Notice the way that I dove him, right, guys? I took 10% here, 20%, 30% here, 30% here, and then after that he was low enough for me to go all in, and this is exactly what I did. So it was a clean kill, and then after that I'm gonna push up the wave, and then I'm gonna go ahead and try to take this tower, which is the most important thing. And this is where everybody starts getting lost, right? What do I do when I get the tower down? So the only reason why I'm not pushing this, because I know that everybody's around here and they just threw Herald mid lane and I see Nasus, is because I don't see Diana. Diana can blow me up, so I don't really want anything to do with that, especially because I'm half HP, half mana. So I don't want anything to do with that. So I'm just gonna go ahead and try to go towards the lane that I actually can do something around. Dragon is spawning, I want that dragon. So this is step 1. Step 1, when you go out of the base, you choose an objective. You're gonna choose, okay, dragon, you're gonna choose mid lane tower, you're gonna choose top lane tower, you're gonna choose tier 2 something. You're gonna choose something to play around, and then you go around that area and try to get as much as you can. So this is exactly what's gonna be happening here. My whole team gets in there. Obviously this Yasuo tries to come in, the wall kind of throws me off, and then I'm just trying to do as much as I can. Obviously my whole team was not able, just finish these up. I was not able to get there and try to finish it up. But since I know that Diana was kind of dead, so she was in base and they both have to back, I'm just gonna go ahead and try to push the mid lane. Notice how I didn't back, because I just came back from base, guys. So right here I'm still eyeing the dragon. There's a lot of things going on over here, but then again, I'm just gonna keep farming. That pressure is gonna be really, really important. And since this happened, I know that they're trying to transition around the dragon, so I'm just gonna go ahead and push this one wave and then back off. But I'm not gonna go back to base, guys. I'm gonna go ahead and do Krugs. Again, try to get as much as you can. You don't have to be backing every single time, especially after you're backed. I'm gonna finish up my Krugs because now I can get, a BF sword, which is gonna work towards my Infinity Edge. And again, I don't really know if this is the perfect build for Lucian. I just felt like it was good. I'm not, feel free to let me know which builds you guys go with Lucian. So yeah, right here I see this Nasus. I'm feeling pretty confident with the items that I do have. I know he has no ultimate, so I can just go ahead and blow him up. And then after that, what am I gonna do? Obviously I just got a kill, no one's gonna be defending this tower, and I'm just gonna go ahead and grab it. So that's gonna be the next step. So I'm gonna push this wave. Another fight is gonna come up around here. Obviously, I'm gonna try to position myself the best way possible, and instead of actually, because I have a plan. If I win this fight, I'm gonna be able to get this, especially because I just killed Nasus too. So this fight goes out, because it's not about, guys, it's not about leaving your team. You have to participate, but at the same time you have to be impactful on the map. So because you already pushed this, you're going to be able to get this tower for free, and that is the way that you need to approach this mid game, right? Notice how I'm trying to push this. If I had flash or something, I would have definitely gone for that kill, but then I didn't, so I just wanted to take it easy. There's nothing going on over here because Morgana's there and everybody just backed, so I'm just gonna go ahead and grab up the blue buff, grab up the wolves, try to get as much as you guys can from the map. Anything, it's your job, because notice, even though at 14 minutes, at 15 minutes I was 114 CS. At 21 minutes I am 179, basically 178. But as you guys can see, this Kog'Maw has not grown since. And that is the main difference between him and me. I'm growing in this game. I already have 3 items. Yes, I am 3-0, but it's because of around the movement of the map. And how do I achieve this movement of the map? Step 1, choose an objective. Step 2, minimap awareness so that you can see what your teammate's doing around that objective. And step 3, get the objective and rinse and repeat. Right here, another fight. A really good tip when you guys are playing AD carry, guys, just try to be aware of the most impactful abilities that you can get hit on. For example, Yasuo Tornadoes, that's a no. Morgana Binding, that's a no. As you guys can see here, I'm super aware of that. And you have to, as an AD carry, you have to get into a point where you actually do it, naturally, right? As you guys can see, Morgana's gonna throw a Q. I'm gonna try to dodge it while still throwing my ultimate, and then just go back in, try to notice around those abilities. I got hit by a binding here, but I knew I was safe, so it was completely fine. I was around my whole team. And then right here, this is a big decision that people tend to make. They're gonna keep chasing around here, but then again, there's nothing going on over here. There's no tower here. You could push this one, but then no one's defending this one, so might as well just go ahead and take it, because we just want to fight. And this is what it means to play around objective, guys. You choose an objective. In this case was tier 2. You win a fight, and then you get the objective that you want to. I don't really care about these skills. Now I care about them because I already got the objectives, so I can definitely participate with my team around here, and I'm not gonna be losing anything, because then I can go for this tier 3, or I can push for this tier 2. But since I just got my objective, there's another fight going on, and it's like, okay, let me just go ahead and participate. And again, same thing, guys. Try to keep your distance. Try to make sure that those important abilities don't hit you. That's all about positioning. You can position really aggressively, but if you're aware of these abilities, it's always gonna matter. So as you guys can see here, I try to dodge Diana's Q. I don't want her, one-shotting me or anything. She's gonna go into him. I'm gonna start shooting whatever I have close. People tend to be like, oh my god, you cannot be focusing the tank or anything. No, it's not about focusing the tank. It's about dealing as much damage as you can. And that's why, with good positioning, awareness of abilities and everything, that's how you start winning fights. Obviously, just through good positioning. Again, I'm not gonna back. I'm gonna go ahead and push this. Why? Because the objective that is coming is dragon, and it's an infernal dragon, and I love infernal dragons. So since it was around 20 seconds here, I'm just gonna go ahead and wait. But I'm not gonna go ahead and wait and sit here on this pit. I'm not gonna set up vision around here because there's nothing to farm. I'm gonna go into the next closest lane, and I'm gonna try to farm something. And when the dragon comes up, then I will go ahead and do it. Right here, there's nothing to farm because I know Yasuo was coming. I could definitely farm my jungle, but then dragon is already, on the thing here. So I'm just gonna go ahead and grab it up. And now I'm gonna back because I already got the objectives. We won a fight here. I took tier 2, won another fight here, and got dragon. And that's how you play around the mid game. Always doing something. You cannot sit there, because if I did, I would have significantly less CS. And people would say, okay, but then you're fed. You're 13-3. Yes, I'm not only 13-3, but I have 212 CS, which allows me to grow in terms of kills, allow me to grow in terms of CS. And at this point, 24 minutes as an AD carry, I have already 4 items, when everybody has not even 1, 2 items, not even 2 items, 2 items, and I have 4. So there's no way that I'm not gonna be able to win this game on my own. And that's basically what's going to be happening next. And again, same thought process. Which objectives do you want to go for now? I'm going to go for mid lane, try to go ahead and push it. I'm thinking about going for this tier 3 or Baron. That's why I'm around here. My whole team initiates a fight, and it's like, okay, be my guest. Let's try to use my damage, right? So because that's all I want right here. I don't want to be farming. I want to be fighting so that I can get stuff done. If you fight around this side of the jungle, but then all the lanes are in your tower, you're not going to get anything. That's a bad fight. You're supposed to be getting good fights. This was a good fight because we just killed the support and we were able to get the Baron. And then this is an overextension on my end, obviously, because after pushing this wave, I should have backed, but I was not aware. You know, I'm super overconfident. This is how you throw games, guys. Don't do this. So yeah, I was thinking about being able to get this lane, but then Yasuo flashes on me, knocks me up, and then everybody just goes into me and I get blown up. Obviously, this is not going to be impactful because the next thing I'm going to do is, you know, win through the next fight. But then again, this is an overextension, but it's the same thought process, guys. Step 1, work around an objective. 2, don't waste time. 3, minimap awareness so that you know. 4, positioning during team fights. You know, try to look for those impactful abilities so that you can actually dodge them all and try to position yourself well. And then after that, it's just all about pushing. So the next fight, or the last fight, as you guys are going to be able to see, I see Nasus over here. I kind of want to go for this tier 2 or, you know, this tier 3. I know that, you know, I'm trying to be aware of where everyone is. Since I cannot see anyone, I just back off because I don't see anyone. And then right here, this is me pinging. I'm pinging everything because I just want to group and kill them. I want Jarvan to just go in. I'm going to kill everyone. And this is exactly what's going to happen in here. I'm going to go mid lane. We have Baron. Why not just go ahead and push with Baron? They're very zoned out, so there's nothing they can do against me. They go onto the Morgana. Thank you very much. Diana tries to go in. I try to position myself in a way that I can, you know, dodge everything. Even though I got hit, I'm really sorry. This Kog'Maw is level 13. I'm level 16. I have almost 5 items. He only has 2. There's no way he's going to be able to do anything. And that's it. So yeah, hope you guys enjoyed this video. You know, just a brief understanding of how you can approach the mid game so that you can actually win lane and win your game. If you like the type of content, please like and subscribe. And yeah, you know, as always, stay healthy, drink lots of water, and have fun on the rift, guys. See you in the next video.